All right. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot INC. This is going to be a reading for January 24. I hope everybody is well. Please remember that my readings are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Always use your own instinct and intuition for your own guidance, advice, and also seek and talk to your medical providers for any additional help. Okay. Um, All right. So in the pre-shuffle, you had the silence card to come out. All right. So tomorrow will be a full moon, and again, I practice Vedic sidereal, not Western astronomy or astrology. So with Vedic sidereal, it will be in Cancer. I believe Western astrology, it will be in Leo. Okay, so that's the first difference. I was going to do the full moon reading tonight, but I think I'm going to probably do it tomorrow. Hey, Stagner. I hope you're doing well. And again, happy birthday coming up for you. So, yeah. So whatever come out in the reading, it may be yours, it may not. Okay, it may not have happened yet, or maybe you've already been through it. So, if it's not your reading, then it could be possibly for somebody else that may need to hear it. Okay. Now, with the silence card, um, it says to be still. The daily practice of silence bears gift. A heightened sensitivity to beauty, deep inner peace, and a profound feeling of connectedness to all living things. Now, this silence card can be a couple of things. It can be maybe you and the person you're thinking about is not talking right now. Maybe you were at some point of time, okay, maybe a couple of hours or a couple of days ago, last week, whatever the case may be, okay. And then silence all of a sudden came into the picture on your behalf or maybe from them. Now, this also could be just some of you avoided some calls today. Maybe you just didn't feel like being bothered. Silence is also another way of taking a break, taking time for yourself. This reading, however it plays out, also can be the next couple of days, especially with this full moon in Cancer. Um, it don't have to be that you have to be a Cancer. It's just that it's going to be very prominent because Cancer is represented by the moon, vice versa. So it's going to be full of feelings and emotions for everybody. Okay. Now, if you are moon ruled, especially number one, a Cancer, then I feel that you're either going to be very expressive if you haven't been the past 30 days or more, or if you have been very expressive the past 30 days or more, you're going silent. Okay. hmm Now, at the top of the deck came out surrender. So, like I said, this can just be some of you. You just don't feel like being bothered. It's just as simple as that. The readings don't have to be so in depth and mean this and mean that. Maybe you just want to get some rest. Maybe you need to get some rest. Okay. Some of you may have an off day today, tomorrow, the day after, something like that for people who still work. Maybe you want to take some type of relaxing time and, you know, do a hobby that you used to do, like paint or draw or read or go fishing, something like that. You're just taking some time to yourself. No big deal. Okay. So the surrender card says surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. And see there, relax. So for some of you, it can just be you need some rest. Maybe you've been working very hard. You're in transition, transformation from one thing to another. And just surrender to what your body, thank you, Star Angels, is telling you. If your body is telling you to surrender and get some rest, that's what you need to do. Okay. Because you do not want your body to shut down on you. Yes. Now, this also can be a break that may be needed between you and this person, especially again by this full moon. So each one of you can understand your own feelings and emotions. You may be like, well, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good in my feelings and emotions. Yeah, but you can't speak for the other person, especially if you're wanting to connectedness, like it said, to get deeper with this person. This can be the time that they finally come to pass with how they feel and what they want to do. So allow them that time. Yes. All right, let's get your other cards. It don't have to be so, extraordinary. It can just be simple. I don't feel like being bothered, right? We get that as adults. Guidance, the tarot. So I see the Fool card here. We talked about yesterday the Ace of Wands, taking energetic action. Maybe some of you did, maybe the other person did, but the other person didn't really reciprocate, right? The Fool card, and I'm just saying the Fool card because it's on the top here. Okay, that Ace of Cups is very prominent next to the Fool card, along with the Ace of Wands. And kind of like below that is the Sword, which is communication, the Pentacle, and then I'm seeing the Lover's card back there and the World card. Now, we had 3 World cards yesterday. One was in reverse, 2 was in the upright. Just speaking on behalf of the pictorial or the pictures on the card, the Fool card is Pisces energy for me. Some people call it Aries. Okay. But Pisces is 12th house, Aries is first. Um, you have to get past 12 to get to number 1 or drop the 1. So Pisces is a 12th house of endings, but also can be a reset, which resets to first house. So this can be for some of you in the transition. Is this over or can we begin anew? Whether you've been with this person for a while or whether this person is new to your life, it doesn't matter because the Fool card is going to be, like everybody says, taking a leap of faith. But that taking a leap of faith is based off spirituality, guidance, spiritually being guided to follow this path of the unknown. And if this person is new, then this is an unknown path for you and them, right? Now, if it's a path that consists of somebody you already been known, um, and possibly ended things before, and you or this person is coming back into your life on your path that has been silent, however many days, hours, weeks, months, years, then the Fool card will still represent unknown. I haven't seen you, I haven't talked to you, I've grown, right? I've changed. Um, this would be a whole new path for me because we haven't been around each other in so long. And people change every minute, every day, right? So you really have to take on this guidance to understand within yourself, do you want to take this leap of faith? Because it's going to be blind. It's going to be a blind leap of faith, and you're going to rely on intuition and spiritual connectedness to guide you to be with this person again, because it's still, like familiar territory but unknown territory, because you don't really know how this person has changed. Have they changed for the better or have they changed for the worse? Now, I'm not saying that anybody needs to be with anybody from the past. This reading is for everybody, and everybody from your past is not bad, right? We do have some people that we did not end up with a total relationship. Maybe you dated somebody for a while and then you just maybe felt or they felt that this is not the time for us to continue before the drama or whatever, ensued, and you just kind of broke it off. So it's all different type of people from my past. Everybody is not bad, right? Now, the Fool card is a 50-50. 50-50, yes. 50-50, possibly a no. All right. Ooh, look up there. You can't make this up. And you see me shuffling. What is that? The moon card. Okay. Well, y'all know already on my channel, my guide's gonna give me the cards according to what I already say. Okay. It just proves that I am a true channeler and a true reader. That I say what I say before the card come out. um, yep, Cancer energy. You don't have to be a Cancer, but some of you can be Capricorn. Some of you can be Pisces, Aries, okay, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Sag. You can still have it in your chart, especially as a rising, ascendant, and or as a moon. Also your person. Like I said, somebody may be in their feelings right now, and this is why they're quiet. Possibly they don't want to say the wrong thing, and possibly they don't want to say the right thing, okay? Because maybe they're not ready fully to take that leap of faith. Now, yesterday with the strength card, that is about willpower, courage, and tenacity to not only do the right thing, but to have the courage to go with the flow, to totally go with spiritual guidance and intuition. Because you have a lot of people here as humans that rely more on logic than spiritual guidance, but we are spiritual beings. So people a lot of times throw that out the window and they have a checklist, you know. Um, Maybe sometimes if you listen more to your spiritual guidance, things would be better instead of listening to what your mind is telling you. Because your mind is wanting to have that checklist, and then sometimes, a lot of times, we don't take a leap of faith during the times that we need to. Right. So before I get into the moon card, let me get your last card here. Now, the moon is our feelings, our emotions. The moon does wane and wax. So, like I already said, if you haven't talked to this person in over 30 days, this moon may affect them emotionally, where that they're getting closer to listening to their guidance to break the silence and to go ahead and surrender, whatever that means for them. That also can be vice versa. Like it says, silence bears gift. Because it. Hey, Joyful Dolphin, where you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. Nice to see you. My New Year's is spring equinox, or the lunar. But Happy New Year to you. I'm glad you made it back. All right, so we got Mercury. Mercury, Vedic sidereal, is with Venus and Mars and Sag. Okay, but Mercury is not retrograde right now, so it's not about even communications. It's more about this moon here. Uh, Reinvention, Mercury retrograde in reverse. Now, for some of you, this can be a time when this person, you or this situation or relationship, newly or old, right? Um, this other person may be more mercurial and you may be more moon ruled. Now, we're not talking about your sun sign. We're talking about as your rising ascendant and your moon sign. So Mercury is not going retrograde until let me check real quick for you. Yeah, Mercury is not going retrograde, I believe, until April. And it's going to be almost a 25-day cycle. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Mercury is not going retrograde until April the 1st through May 25th. Hey, J.O. Feminine, how are you? And this next Mercury retrograde um, is going to be pertaining to Aries. Again, Vedic sidereal. Okay. So it can be silence for some of you. I'm doing a general reading right now. For the person who typed that, um, this can be, still continuous silence. And I really feel with this moon card, for somebody who you haven't been speaking to, it may be the person that some of you really want or rather to be with, or to try a leap of faith with a relationship with. But for whatever reason, they may need to surrender some things in their life before they can take this leap of faith with you. Um, okay. And they may know that because the Mercury retrograde card does says reinvention. So this is not a guarantee, but that is when Mercury is going retrograde for the first time in 2024, April the 1st through April 25th. You can mark that, but of course, I'm going to do a reading by then. Let's see what your other card is, which is communication. See, I already talking about this Mercury. There go communication. Like I said, not understanding to find you see this book or dictionary, whatever you want to call it, not finding or understanding what correct words to say or don't say, you know, especially during a full moon, um, any moon period, really. Because the moon is nurturing, compassion, um, is sensitivity, okay? So this person may not know what sensitive words to say, what sensitive words not to say, what's going to trigger them to go back into silence, what words to their own self or for you too that would make them want to surrender to um, try this spiritual guidance, with this relationship. The moon also is, yes, always problems with communications and Mercury. That person or you also, again, Gemini, Virgo. Like I said, calling out the Lover's card here. Um, but this is communication. Thank you, Star Angels. This is communication from the soul. You see that soul communication? This is needs to come from deep within, not off the top of somebody's head, not just words out of their mouth. This is deep communication as that talk, right? That serious talk. And somebody may not be ready for that silence, and they may not be ready to surrender, even though you may, or you may not, and your other person may. Okay. Dolphin said, E. Right. All right. Ace of Wands at the bottom. Mm. All right. Let's clarify real quick. Now, as I go on, I can also talk about your finance because the moon card is cash flow. Okay. So, some of you may need to try or is about to try a new job position, maybe a new skill, hobby, set, or something like that. Also, can be transformation or transferring to a new job with the Fool card here. You're having a reset with your cash flow. Mm, the moon is your line of credit. So you may start to get more calls about your lines of credit. Maybe you owe some people. Maybe they haven't been calling you lately, but because it's the beginning of the year and you may have already applied for something and then they see that you used your social security number or you updated your phone number and or address with communication here, you may start to get calls from creditors for some of you. Okay. Um, Let me see. This is also some of you are going to be, if your mom is still here, spiritually being guided through some advice or conversation with your mom. Maybe you haven't spoke to her in a couple of days, weeks, months, for some of you a couple of years. Um, it may be time for you to surrender and reach out to her. Now, if your mom is not here, then I feel that she is the guidance here, okay, to help you with your feelings and emotions. It will probably be some telepathic um, communication that you will get from your mom. Also, probably signs, symbols, um, messages, some type of other way. Now, I see a lot of you also maybe on the internet a lot, doing a lot of research, searching for jobs, searching for credit repair. Mm, Also, you can be online dating for some of you, going back to your profile, okay, updating your picture, or also trying a dating app or online for the first time. Okay, so you can be writing down some type of script on what to say in the little bio. Ooh, hangman in reverse. That's that perception, insight, wisdom. Mm-hmm. Um, Again, Pisces energy. Now, again, with this Pisces, um, Rahu is in Pisces, okay, until May 29th, 2025. So, remember, I talk about, and you can always go back to my older readings that I have done about Rahu. I think I did one last year. Right. Spirituality also can be focused on your own religious stance, belief, or denomination. Right now, that's totally the Fool card. Um, Everything that you may see or hear uh, right now may totally change your perception on life, on spirituality, who you are as a spiritual being, living this human experience. And a lot of you may even get back into your religious denomination by surrendering, helping you as a sense of guidance for reinvention. Okay. Which is redoing yourself and a lot of things in your life that you accept, participating in, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to accept anymore. Also, type of people that you hang around. I feel that a lot of you this year, by this particular Rahu in K2, you're going to have a lot of change of perceptions on a lot of things. People, what you say, what you read, what you see, how you think, going into more of a silence type of scenario. Okay, taking a lot of breaks for rest, um, evaluating your own feelings and emotions. All right, let me get your other cards. But yeah, the hangman is Pisces energy. So remember that Rahu can also be an illusion. So you need to look in your own personal chart and see where Rahu is in what house or zodiac sign for you personally. It's going to be different for everybody. Um, but it is stationary, or K2 and Rahu always is a form of retrograde. Even though retrograde don't mean going backwards, but it is, okay? Because Rahu in K2 always is going to stay retrograde because it's a form of you re-looking at a situation, having to re-participate in it again. K2 is in Virgo, 6th house. Rahu is in 12th house of Pisces. Okay, so working on your health, taking breaks, reinvention, what you eat, what you're not eating, fitness, rest, healing of your heart. What you tell your mind will go to your heart. Okay, um, depending on your religious denomination, communication, prayer, meditation, a sense of Zen. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay. But somebody here is coming out of this hangman state. Again, like I already said, because of this moon, they don't have to be a Pisces, but just because of Rahu. Now, and there go the Virgo, the K2. You can't make this up tonight. Um, because Rahu being in Pisces also can give you an illusion that you stuck, right? But you're not. You're not stuck. You're not stuck in your decisions. You're not stuck in what you're doing. You're not stuck in a sense of transitional transformation. That is Rahu. Okay. Now I did put a video out regarding Yahoo Rahu last year around October, November, December, and then I also did one several years ago because I've been on YouTube about 6 years now. So either one of those you can go and watch and get more information because I channel different every day, every month, every week, year. Okay, so I may give you more information in one video than I do another. So that's why you always save a video that you feel connects more to you and that you always want to come back for more information. So like I said, you're not stuck, the Hermit. You're actually right now kept yourself separate, silent, surrendering to yourself, seeking your own knowledge, trying to understand communication from your own religious denomination, um, listening more or trying to listen more to your guidance on how to reinvent yourself. Because the Hermit card coming in reverse, you're not really looking for a lover. If a good person come to you or in your life or step to you and it's the right time and they're communicating the right things, you're having a sense of connectedness with them, with your feelings and emotions, you may try it out. But a lot of times you end up retreating, is what I'm looking at as the surrender card. But I feel that a lot of you, you're in the sense of illusion. Like you're stuck, I can't do anything, I'm lacking the guidance, the intuition. You're not. It just seemed like that because Rahu has moved into a 12th house of endings. Okay. This person also can be a Virgo or an Aquarius or you. The Emperor. There go the Aries. Now, Rahu was in Aries for the past 18 months before it moved to Pisces last year. But, also by these cards coming in reverse, I feel that, again, looking at this reinvention here, okay? Somebody, and let's go to World card in reverse, 10th house, Capricorn. Somebody here is about to have a reset anyway. Can be you and your person in their life because the Emperor in reverse is somebody that's lacking some information in or knowledge. Can be by communication, information, knowledge, book knowledge, research, whatever the case may be, but also can be spiritually. Because I always tell y'all that the Emperor, when the Emperor is in reverse and don't know what to do, the Emperor turns into the Hermit. Okay, you see the same little beard and all that, right? But it's more whiter on the Hermit card because he has finally gained the insight and the wisdom through the divine. But right here it's more black, white, silver. Okay, so when the Emperor does not know what to do, it turns to spiritual guidance. Because the Emperor does not, as like the Fool card, is never 50-50 about anything. The Emperor is going to make a stern, set decision, and go after a okay, as a fire sign, what he or she wants, is committed to, understands, is emotionally and spiritually connected to. An emperor will not like surrender, okay? So by the emperor, it seems like being vulnerable right now, the moon and the surrender card, the emperor is coming across silent. Now, it can be silent endeavors that this emperor is handling, such as investments, portfolios, IRAs, um, building a business, about to buy a home, whatever the case may be. But with these two spiritual cards here, it seems like this emperor is looking for spiritual guidance. Okay, so for some of you, and I did say April the 1st, right? Between March and April, whoever is a representation of this emperor will be more open to move forward. Okay, so let this emperor do what it needs, uh, do what it needs to do. They need a more sense of connectedness. While the Hermit card is in reverse, the Hangman is in reverse. For some of you, you have not really spoken or seen this person in over 9 weeks. For some people, over 9 months. For some other people, maybe 9 years. So this Emperor can really be anybody. There go the Libra, Justice, doing the right thing, and also the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, the Emperor is always the Emperor is always the Hermit card, period. But when the Emperor does not know what to do far as making a decision, just like you as a human being, we turn inward. Some people turn to prayer, some people turn to meditation, some people go silent, some people take a break, some people break up. Whatever each person personally does as a reverse emperor to take time, taking a break to make the correct or right decision. Okay. And usually it will be like spiritual guidance. What do I do? You talk to yourself, if we're in the likeness of the divine, then you're talking to the divine or whatever your religious denomination is, right? Um, Most people don't turn to other people for advice. You think I should marry them? Because that's a serious decision that's your life. You may ask your mom, the moon, if she's here. Even if she's not here, you may still ask her spiritually, you know, looking up into the heavens or whatever, like, Mom, do you think I should marry this person? Do you think this person is the one? It's going to be different for everybody. But a couple of things here. If you're looking for a job, because you can be having some financial troubles right now. So you're looking for a job that suits and is just right for you. I feel that eventually you will find it, but right now you're not getting the type of offers that you're looking for, that you really want to in that you want to invest into, or that you feel that will really help you reinvent your finances, your life, and get you above the line of credit that you're trying to get into, or more cash flow. Okay. Some of you may also turn down some mediocre job offers. But you are ready to get the work though. But you will be focusing or need to focus on a couple of things that you have put off in the back burner that you were working on before. So if that's a skill or hobby or something like that, you may need to work on that as a future investment. Um, that can gain you money within the next 8 weeks, 8 months. Okay, something that maybe you were doing, something that you stopped doing that you used to work on and you just put it to the side because you were doing 9 to 5 so much. that you just put your dream on hold or whatever you was investing into, and you stop doing it. So you may kind of work on that a little bit, to get it back up to current, right? Now, back to you and your person. For some of you, you or your person may disclose that they're either leaving a committed relationship probably by March, April. They probably don't even know it, but I'm telling you ahead of time, okay? That they may be leaving some live in type of relationship. They also could be being signed up for child support, that is taking a lot of their money. So right now they have to find another job or increase the hours with the Eight of Pentacles over here, or pick up some type of part-time job. This is also you or the other person as the Emperor here. Someone is maybe getting a separation and or divorce sometime this year. It can be before the month of August or in the month of August. But they're working on their self so much right now that this is a very vulnerable moment for them or you, and they're not really ready to connect. They're not really ready to tell you all of that side of them, of what's going on in their household. This also can be for some of you the loss of a father that somebody has had or will. I hate to say that. Um, where some type of monthly um, income will be coming to them, and or settlement or insurance that will be coming to them. Okay. This also can be somebody being set up for alimony here. So I pretty much see all of it with these three cards. Somebody, separation, divorce, somebody being signed up for child support, an increase of payments for child support. Um, Somebody here is going to want to fight child support because one of these children or one child can be becoming of age, like 18 or something like that this year, and the emperor will be coming off of child support. Okay. Now, but the Page of Pentacles in reverse also is no apology, no offer right now. But you may be feeling like this Libra. Like, I just want you to do right by me by telling me the truth. Ace of Swords. Okay, and remember when I already said that when I pointed out the swords down at the bottom? But the cup, which is the moon, the Ace of Wands is here, and then the Pentacles is more toward the bottom of the card. This is why this Ace of Pentacles that the Page of Pentacles is holding is in reverse or upside down. Because they can't offer you anything right now. They can't really offer you a lot of time, money, energy, attention. Um, they're going through it with their own feelings and emotions because they know, or you know, it's time to reinvent themselves. They know they need to get back up better than what they used to be. They need to go after their aspirations, inspirations, their dreams, their hopes, and they also need to learn how to open up to be vulnerable to give you what you're asking for. The Justice card. Adventure. Like I said, this person is not ready for this adventure right now. Stepping into the light. This is not Carol Ann. Okay. Um, that's totally like a Fool card. You know, taking a leap of faith to start a new adventure, to start a new life, especially with this Emperor card in reverse. This Emperor card also in reverse is somebody who is bored. somebody who is not entertained, somebody who does not want to invest into um, this particular scenario anymore because they're not getting anything from it. They're not getting any type of receptivity, whether it's the other person is not helping with finances. The emperor can take care of everything, but it's just justice card. What is right? Just because I have it, what is the other person still offering? Okay, so the emperor here is not getting um, any justice from everything that they feel that they have done or inputted into a situation that they're dealing with right now, right? That also could be with the job. If you've been working for somewhere and they tell you, okay, if you want to switch to days, you have to put in a request 2 months ahead of time and then we'll change your schedule. But the company don't never do it. So that's a feeling of injustice, right? Because you do Eight of Pentacles, what they tell you to do, but after 2 months, they still don't switch you to day shift. You understand? And that's just an example. So whoever, as a contract, because remember the justice card can be a contract, which can be two people got names on the lease, on the mortgage. One person got their name on the car, but the other person is driving it. You understand? Whatever this emperor is connected to with this justice card, um, they need to separate or get out of that contract. Yes. They don't want to give up these services, help, time, money, or energy to a situation. Now, it also could be somebody here can be taking care of their mom, okay? Because the moon is your mother. But I feel that this emperor with the moon card is not feeling very nurtured. And, you know, emperor still needs nurturing and caring. Okay. The emperor can be masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. Because we have a lot of divine feminines who are single parents. Okay. So they're the empress and the emperor. They take care of all the bills. They make the decisions. They have a great paying job. They put the work in. And we have guilt. Put this here. And like I said, abundance in reverse. I already knew that. This emperor is not feeling very abundant, appreciated. Oh, Lord, I went 42 minutes. I didn't mean to do that. I get so involved. Letting go at the bottom. This is what we had yesterday. But, the emperor will eventually make the right decision that will be best for everybody. So if the emperor still needs to, as a contract, give out money to help, to pay rent, to pay mortgage, pay child support, give somebody a car, whatever the case may be, to still be able to separate from this person, the emperor will do that. But this emperor in reverse needs to make a plan, reinvention. And until this emperor comes up with a financial plan and connect with their feelings and emotions and feel like taking a leap of faith spiritually by listening to their guidance that it's time to do this, it's time to go, then the emperor will make a move. And again, it can be around this emperor's birthday, starting in March or April, May. And I've already been getting the month of June in other readings, so just keep that in mind. But you, they do want to work on this. You do want to work on this, okay? But you may just have to surrender right now what you want to say, what you need to say. You don't have to hide your feelings and emotions, but just do and work on what you need to work on as oneself. But the venture is here, okay? This emperor and or you still feel guilty for not Eight of Pentacles working on this. Okay, ghosting you, not talking to you, not giving you Libra card was due to you as a sense of justice, doing right by you. This also can be vice versa. But Emotionally and mentally, it's eating them up. Eight of Swords. They're stressed. And then we have, see, there's sorrow in reverse. Guilt and sorrow sometimes turn to shame. Um, the Emperor in reverse can be somebody also feeling shameful for starting something up with you, or you starting up with somebody but didn't finish it. The Justice card. But the Justice card, the Libra energy, is also Venus that is kind of restricted with Mars being in the same house with her. Now, she'll do good in Sagittarius because Sagittarius is a spiritual house, ninth house. But with Mars there, it brings agitation because she can't fully feel abundant, prosperous, trying to connect to people that want to be together because that's all she does. She don't want the agitation, the guilt, the shame, the sorrow, you know. She wants to be nurtured, give love, receive love. She just want to do partnership. So it can be like a huge contradiction for you in your chart or this other person right now. Um, but yeah, that's what I see. Let me leave it with a door for you. There's no need to keep going over and over it. Just remember this reading. Um, Venus soon will be moving out of ninth house. And we also is ready for Mars to move on too. Okay. Because Mars is Aries energy, which is action oriented. But Mars is kind of like a bully. And Venus don't want to be bullied. Right? That's not what she's about. So this is why this guilt card is here. Venus is saying, I want this to be abundant. I want us to come together, give you what I know is due for you. I want to take this leap of faith and go on this adventure, but I can't because Mars is like stressing me out. It's making me feel guilty. And until somebody wants to connectedness with their feelings and emotion, this full moon as of tomorrow, um, they're solely working on this internally. Okay. So yeah, the door is closed. Okay. If you're new here, make sure you like and also subscribe. And also subscribe to my other channel, Yes or No Tarot LLC. You can find the links to those videos and this community tab. Okay. And look at the readings I put. Oh, look up there. The destiny. So one door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Hmm. Not only spiritually, this person will come to terms with either surrendering as acknowledgement, okay, um, that they should have or partake in their destiny and quit feeling guilty about having to still do or take care of for people who does not appreciate this emperor for everything he or she does. Um, because the emperor will take care of a lot of people, a lot of situations, a lot of things, right? Always steady coming out the pocket, investing, taking care of this, taking care of this person, taking care of mom, making sure mom is happy. Sometimes go around, take care of auntie, the little cousins, their own children, their spouse, their girlfriend, you know, pay for this, pay for that. But this emperor is seeming like they don't even get a thank you, whether they supposed to or not. It's all about um the moon, feelings and emotions. Regardless if you have it or not, if you're not connected emotionally and spiritually to a person, that you've dealing with or got all these contracts with, lease, mortgage, car note, insurance, you know, regardless about the child support, right? A person can start to feel guilty that they even with you. They starting to see that their life should be another whole adventure. So, whoever this is what this person is going through right now. This is why you're getting so much silence. They also can be getting or having trouble a lot with their father in their life right now. Some things their father could be going through financially, their mother, their father, mother can be getting a separation and or divorce, and they're getting put in the middle. Okay. It could be any and everything. But you don't feel guilty either by being interested in this person or wanting to be with them or work it out. If it's your destiny, it's going to unfold anyway. Okay. So continue to do what you need to work on. Continue to invest in yourself. Don't let your own feelings and emotions stress you out and make you feel guilty about a lot of things, even about your own finances right here. You will eventually get communication. I feel that it's going to be for some of you before Mercury retrograde, but for some of you, it won't be until April that this here starts to break up. Okay. Then the adventure, if both of you are willing to walk into the rainbow here, okay, to start anew. But that's what I have. Thank y'all so much. I didn't mean to go 51 minutes. I thought I was going to do it a little faster, but y'all know me. Once it's done, it's done. I don't rush my readings, but I really appreciate y'all stopping through. Please make sure y'all hit the like button and also come back to this if you think I went too fast. Just replay it. Look at the cards. Look at what I said. Pay attention to the timing of the transition of the planets. Saturn right now is in Aquarius, but will be going retrograde in the month of June. So that also can be helping you and this person. But the first thing we got to do is do Mercury, April the 1st through April the 25th, because Mercury reinvention is here. Bottom of the deck is sharing in reverse. So, sharing of feelings and emotion and abundance, caring, nurturing, uh, continue to be yourself. If this is how you do and this is how you practice and work, continue to be that. Okay, don't feel guilty like you're not getting reciprocation to people, family, friends, even at your job. Continue to be who you are because you will be on your right path of destiny for what is due for you as abundance. But I just feel that it's the Venus, Mars, and Mercury that's in one house together causing conflict. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Joyful Dolphin, Stagner. Also, we had a new person in here tonight, Joao Formino. I hope I got that right. Also, my other moderators, Naturally Nature, Miss Linda from New York, Mel, David Newes, and still shout out to anybody else that I may have left out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.